The story opens in the heart of space, aboard the Galactic Council's flagship, a massive, imposing vessel that floats in the darkness like a city of metal. The Council, composed of representatives from dozens of alien species, sits around a grand table in a dimly lit chamber, their voices echoing off the walls as they discuss their next great conquest, Earth. One alien representative, a towering figure from the Zorith species, speaks with cold confidence. "Earth is a planet full of primitive creatures," he declares, his voice reverberating through the room. "Their technology is laughable at best. It will be an easy victory. Our fleets will crush them with ease." A chorus of nods and murmurs of agreement fill the chamber, and a sense of arrogance takes over. The Council has conquered many worlds before, each more advanced than Earth. Earth, in their eyes, is nothing more than a small, insignificant speck in the universe, a planet with no real power just waiting to be claimed. But in the back of the room, Zira, a former ambassador to Earth, stands silent, her hands clenched at her sides. She's a sleek and graceful alien from a species known for their intelligence and tactical prowess. She had spent years on Earth, studying its people, learning about their resilience, and understanding their potential. Zira knows something the Council does not. She knows Earth's strength, something that even the most advanced alien technologies cannot defeat. And she's not afraid to speak up. Underestimating humans is a fatal mistake. Zira finally speaks, her voice calm yet full of urgency. "They may seem weak, but their strength lies in their spirit. I've seen them fight back against invaders far stronger than they are. If we attack Earth, we are making a grave error. War with them is a losing game." A wave of laughter ripples through the room. The Council members exchange mocking glances and smirks. One of the representatives, a sharp-faced alien with silver skin, chuckles. "You've spent too much time with those humans, Zira," he sneers. "They're no different from the other weak species we've conquered. This will be no different." Zira's eyes narrow, but she remains calm. "You don't understand," she says, her voice quieter now, but with an edge that demands attention. "I've seen them fight with nothing but their will to survive. I've seen them take on forces that should have wiped them out. They're unpredictable, and they will fight until their last breath. If we attack Earth, we risk everything. But the Council is unmoved. The idea of Earth's resistance seems absurd to them. We've already decided," the Zorith leader interjects. "The fleets will depart for Earth within the hour. It's only a matter of time before it falls. Your concerns are noted but irrelevant." Zira's warning is dismissed as nonsense, and the Council proceeds with their plans to launch an invasion. The countdown to Earth's destruction begins, and the room fills with tension. As the meeting comes to a close, the representatives begin to disperse, convinced of their inevitable victory. But Zira remains behind, her gaze lingering on the dark expanse of space visible through the large windows. Zira can't shake the feeling that something is terribly wrong. She knows how humans think. They fight for each other. They fight for survival. They fight for what they love. And that's something no alien fleet can prepare for, yet she's powerless to stop them. The Council is set on their path and the clock is ticking. The scene shifts to the vast expanse of space, where the Galactic Council's fleets are assembling. Countless warships, massive and terrifying in their size, drift into formation. Engines hum with energy as the ships prepare to launch. Some are equipped with energy shields, others with weapons capable of wiping out entire planets. The fleet is an unstoppable force, or so they believe. Back on Earth, humanity is on high alert. The human fleet, smaller but more agile, monitors the incoming alien ships. They know they're outgunned and outnumbered, but they have something the aliens don't, a deep, burning desire to protect their world. The stakes are higher than ever, but they're ready to fight with everything they have, even if it means going down fighting. The camera pans out to reveal the vast scale of the alien fleet. Dozens of warships, each one as large as a city, slowly moving toward Earth. Their glowing engines cast eerie lights across the darkness of space. In contrast, the human ships are much smaller but sleek and fast. Their cloaking devices are activated, and they silently prepare for the battle that will decide the fate of Earth. The final scene shows a lone human ship orbiting Earth's moon, watching the alien fleet approach. The crew knows that this may be their last stand. As the alien ships move closer, the tension builds to a fever pitch. Zira's warning echoes in the background. War with them is a losing game. The humans don't have the numbers or the firepower, but they have the heart to fight. And that might just be enough. The Council's arrogance may cost them everything. Earth's fate hangs in the balance, and the battle is about to begin. This expansion builds on the initial suspense, increasing the tension, as Earth's survival depends on their ability to outwit and outfight a far superior alien force. The visuals and suspense are crafted to keep the audience on edge, engaging them from the very start. Captain Aaron Steele stood at the helm of Earth's defense fleet, his eyes scanning the vast expanse of space. He had seen countless battles, but this one felt different. This was humanity's last stand. For years, Earth had lived in peace, unaware of the looming threat from the Galactic Council. Now the invasion was imminent, and the odds were stacked against them. But Captain Steele was no stranger to fighting the impossible. Steele was a seasoned war hero, but the weight of the past still haunted him. He couldn't forget the day his best friend, Bonner, was killed in a fierce battle against a much stronger alien force. The image of Bonner's lifeless body was burned into his memory, and the pain of that loss never truly left him. Bonner had been more than just a comrade. He had been a brother. Steele swore to honor him by ensuring humanity's survival, no matter what it took. This time, Earth wasn't going to fight with just bravery. Earth had a secret weapon, developed in the shadows by rogue scientists who had spent years working in secrecy. The weapon was a fleet of cloaked warships, each one equipped with advanced alien technology, including AI systems capable of coordinating and adapting in real time. These ships were Earth's greatest hope, and their stealth technology would give them the advantage they needed to face the overwhelming alien forces. But despite this cutting-edge technology, Steele knew that Earth's fleet was vastly outnumbered. The Galactic Council had thousands of warships, and their power was unmatched. Yet the human fleet had something the aliens lacked: determination. Captain Steele and his team were ready to sacrifice everything for Earth. Their hearts were filled with resolve, and they would fight to protect their home. As Steele looked down at a photo of Bonner, he felt a wave of grief and determination. "We're doing this for you, Bonner," he whispered. His promise to his fallen friend burned within him. Earth would survive, and they would win. The camera zoomed in on the sky, where thousands of alien warships filled the dark canvas, each one moving closer to Earth. It was a sight that would break anyone's spirit, but the human fleet didn't flinch. As their ships powered up, cloaking devices activated, rendering them nearly invisible. Silent and deadly, Earth's fleet was ready to strike when the time came. The fate of Earth rested on their shoulders, but Captain Steele and his crew were unshaken. They would fight with everything they had, against the odds, against the overwhelming force of the Galactic Council, and they would win. Or die trying. The moment the alien fleet arrived, Earth's sky exploded with chaos. Massive energy blasts rained down on the planet's surface, lighting up the darkness of space. The Galactic Council had come to wipe Earth off the map, and they had no mercy. But humanity wasn't going to go down without a fight. As the alien warships unleashed their destructive firepower, Earth's secret weapon struck first. The cloaked warships, invisible to the enemy, moved swiftly and silently through space, positioning themselves for the perfect moment to strike. The advanced AI in these ships allowed them to calculate every move, anticipating the aliens' attacks before they could even fire. The alien fleet, caught off guard, struggled to react. In the chaos, human soldiers and combat robots infiltrated the alien ships. The tension was palpable as they boarded the enemy vessels, their weapons drawn, ready to engage in brutal hand-to-hand combat. The cold steel of their blades clashed with the alien armor, sparks flying in all directions. The sound of weapons clashing and the shouts of battle filled the air as soldiers fought for survival, with everything on the line. For a moment, it seemed like Earth might just pull off the impossible. The alien forces were struggling to adapt to the relentless attack. But the victory was short-lived. Just as humanity began to celebrate their first strike, the alien commander revealed his trump card, an experimental weapon unlike anything they had seen before. A massive energy cannon capable of obliterating entire fleets with a single shot. The weapon powered up, and Earth's ships began to fall back under the overwhelming force of the cannon's blast. Explosions lit up the dark expanse of space as the energy blasts ripped through the human fleet. The cloaked warships, once a symbol of hope, were now being torn apart one by one. The battle was shifting in favor of the Galactic Council. Captain Steele's heart pounded in his chest. He knew they couldn't let the aliens take control. Desperation filled the air as Steele ordered a counterattack. "We're going in!" he shouted, leading a squadron of his bravest soldiers toward the heart of the alien fleet. Their target, the enemy flagship. This mission could be their last, but Steele wasn't about to back down. His resolve was unwavering. He had to lead them to victory, no matter the cost. With the fate of humanity hanging in the balance, the squadron dove straight into the heart of the alien armada, determined to strike before it was too late. The tension in the air was thick as they fought through the chaos, knowing that the next few moments could decide everything. Just when the alien commander believed victory was assured, a pivotal moment occurred that no one expected. With Earth's fleet faltering under the relentless barrage of energy blasts, an unexpected message flashed across Captain Steele's communications screen. The message came from Zira, an alien once loyal to the Galactic Council, but now a rogue element within the enemy ranks. Zira had defected, and she was risking her life to warn Steele about the true nature of the alien commander's plans. Zira's words were chilling. "The commander's goal isn't just to conquer Earth," she explained, her voice filled with urgency. "He intends to wipe out all other races and establish AI supremacy. His plan is to eliminate anyone who could challenge his control over the galaxy." Steele's heart raced as he processed the information. The alien commander was no ordinary conqueror. He was a power-hungry tyrant who sought to impose his rule over all life, using AI to control every aspect of existence. It was a terrifying vision of the future, but Zira's message didn't go unnoticed. It was intercepted by the alien commander's forces, but the damage was already done. Her words sparked a mutiny among some of the alien soldiers who were loyal to her rather than to the commander. A few of them quietly sabotaged their own ships, and others began to hesitate in their attacks. The tide of battle was shifting, albeit slowly, as alien soldiers realized the true horror of the commander's vision. Seizing the opportunity, Steele and his team, with Zira's guidance, launched a daring plan to infiltrate the heart of the alien flagship. Zira had provided them with crucial information on how to disable the flagship's advanced systems, including its devastating energy cannon. It was a risky move, but it was their only chance to turn the tide of the battle. As Steele and his squadron made their way through the enemy vessel, the alien flagship's systems began to flicker. Red warning lights flashed across the ship, and the deadly energy blasts that had been destroying Earth's fleet now missed their targets. The flagship's power was beginning to fail. Inside the flagship, humans and aliens clashed fiercely, both sides giving everything they had. But Steele and his crew weren't just fighting for survival, they were fighting for humanity's future. The final battle was underway, and Steele knew that this would be the decisive moment. The fate of the galaxy rested on the next few minutes. With the alien commander's plans unraveling and Zira's help making the impossible seem possible, the humans pushed forward. Steele's heart burned with a singular purpose. This battle would determine everything, and he wasn't going to lose. The final moments of the battle were nothing short of chaos. The alien fleet, once confident in its dominance, was now in disarray. Earth's secret weapon had worked. With the alien flagship's core destroyed and its power grid failing, the invincible fleet had lost its edge. Humanity had turned the tide. The alien commander, now desperate, understood his empire was crumbling. In a final attempt to save himself, he sent a message, a plea for mercy, offering to surrender if his forces were spared. Captain Steele, standing at the helm of Earth's forces, watched as the alien ships scattered, trying to regroup. But Steele wasn't one to follow the path of blind vengeance. He knew this was their moment, not just to defeat the alien empire, but to show the galaxy the kind of humans they were. A ruthless destruction of the remaining enemy warships could bring immediate victory, but it would also confirm that humans were just like the invaders they had fought so long against. Instead, Steele made a decision that would resonate across the universe. He ordered his fleet to stop the annihilation. Instead of wiping out every remaining enemy ship, Steele gave the aliens one final choice: retreat from Earth's space and leave humanity alone. "You can leave," he broadcast, his voice carrying across the battlefield. "But if you stay, we'll fight until the very end." It was humanity's mercy, not weakness, that was now on display. The alien fleet hesitated, the commander's forces knowing that their battle was lost. Slowly, ships began to turn, retreating from Earth's atmosphere. The fight was over. Zira, standing beside Steele on the bridge of the command ship, watched as the last of the alien warships fled. She, once an enemy, now stood by humanity's side, her heart swelling with pride. The humans had not only saved their planet, but sent a message that echoed far beyond the stars. "This victory," Zira said quietly, "isn't just for Earth. It's for every race that has ever been oppressed. This is the beginning of something new." Steele nodded, his eyes on the retreating ships. "We're not here to conquer," he said, "but we will never be oppressed again." The words were simple but powerful, a declaration of humanity's resolve. As the camera panned out, Earth's sky cleared of enemy ships, and the battered human forces looked toward a peaceful future. The stars shimmered, a new hope rising on the horizon. "War with humans?" Steele's voice echoed one final time over the comms. "It's a losing game." The camera zoomed out, showing the alien fleet retreating into the void, a symbol of humanity's strength, unity, and unyielding will. The battle had been won, but the message had been sent: humans would never back down again.